Welcome to Tokyo Fashion Express. I'm Marie. Today's keyword is breakthrough.
In Nippon style, meet Risa Aizawa, a first-time participant in the Tokyo collection, and learn what the big show means to her. In Hot Picks, join 2 Fashion Week Tokyo events that are all about the up-and-coming. And in Catwalk Trends, see the latest from our Tokyo collection veterans.
In today's Tokyo Collection special, we feature young designer Risa Aizawa. She's a Japanese pop idol who debuted this year as a fashion designer. The Tokyo Collection is her first big fashion presentation. Let's meet the young lady who is stepping away from her idol persona and hopes to win fans with her fashion works.
This pop idol group is based in Japan's subculture hotspot, Akihabara. Its leader is Risa Aizawa. She's hitting her stride as a stage performer. So why is she taking on the challenge of the Tokyo collection?
I'm so grateful for our fans and all of the people who support us. And I feel part of my work is to guide them into worlds that are yet unknown to them. Participating in Fashion Week Tokyo is a challenge of grand proportions. And I would be so happy if someone were to try my clothes because they saw me taking on that challenge.
While back in school, Aizawa was smitten with manga and anime, dressing up like the characters. Designing her own costumes, she developed an interest in fashion which led to fashion design school. In the end, however, she decided on her path as a pop idol.
There were 2 big turning points for me. The first was joining my agency, and the second was taking part in Mikio-san's fashion show.
In 2011, not long after debuting as a pop idol, Aizawa was asked to model for leading Tokyo designer Mikio Sakabe.
The shoes I wore were super high, and I was supposed to walk up onto the stage. I had to have someone lead me. But I remember how it opened my eyes and changed my mindset. It was during that show that I realized I'd never really done anything risky before.
In terms of genre, pop idol and fashion designers seem unrelated, but Japan's interesting in that it's a mix of mainstream and subculture. Girls around town wear Harajuku clothes, but they also like idols. So I saw a natural transition of idol into fashion designer. There's no clear division there, which I think is uniquely Japanese.
Akihabara is known for its otaku, cosplay, and idol cultures. Its influence on Aizawa is clear.
To be able to express myself and connect with people around the world is something I've always wanted to do. And I feel like I've finally found my answer, which is to try making clothes.
All eyes are on the Tokyo collection debut of a modern pop idol. Here, Aizawa is being interviewed for a newspaper article. Her interviewer is fashion journalist Misha Jeanette, who writes internationally on Japanese fashion.
thought this would be interesting not just for people interested in fashion, but people also interested in Japanese pop culture. That someone who's an idol would come out with some fashion. But I think now I expect it to be entertaining, good quality, make sure that it captures something new that we don't have. So that is where I look at it as a fashion journalist.
A day in the life of Risa Aizawa includes a live performance, lesson, and radio recording session.
It's radio time with Risa Aizawa.
Adding design to that has put her schedule into overdrive. Here she's meeting with the director of her fashion show.
The concept of the clothes is to put a fun spin on a young girl's wish to transform herself, finding her own character. Main characters is the theme of the show, encouraging all girls to select their own look and style.
The title Main Characters. It's a reflection of her own career path.
I've been thinking about what's led me to my current path, coming to Akihabara and standing on stage in front of lots of people. I never wanted to be on stage before. I enjoyed being in the shadows, and I never aspired to be a leader. I wanted to be an Akihabara maid, so to speak, which meant standing in front of people. I gave it my all, and the character that appeared in my mind was a girl who worked in a maid cafe.
The word maid in Japanese subculture differs from its original meaning. It's a culture of its own born out of the maid cafe boom. Before debuting as an idol, Aizawa worked at a maid cafe. Her designs are inspired by the costumes she wore then. Many of her works are chic, single-tone dresses with frilly lace and aprons. Two weeks until the show, Aizawa checks the samples that have arrived from the pattern maker. Designer Mikio Sakabe is here. He has helped open doors for Aizawa and is currently an advisor on her team.
I'm not involved in the design, but putting on a fashion show is a unique kind of beast. It's a strange form of entertainment where people are just watching other people walk, which is why you have to know how to make the most of it. And I'm here to try and help with that.
Sakabe has worked with Aizawa as a pop idol, and now he's here to provide moral support as she takes on a new challenge. Aizawa gazes at a costume.
I want the sides to be higher, because the basic silhouette is straight down.
Torso looks short?
The garment is made of tough denim, and the model's waistline is not visible.
Does this need an apron?
I like this better.
No, that's pretty important. If you can change it with the styling, you should.
The team looks to resolve the issue through its styling.
I think in the last 1 to 2 weeks, things are going to suddenly take shape. They have to. If I mess this show up, people are going to say, stick with your day job. I'm doing something different from my pop idol work. But I do feel responsible for showing that people can work to achieve more than one dream.
On the runway, one's popularity as a pop idol does not matter. It's all about the work as a designer. Will she be able to beat the pressure and present a worldview that is all her own? The show is right around the corner.
5 days until the show, models are called in for a first-time fitting.
The samples I'd been waiting for all came in at once, so I know what I have to do. There's a lot to think about, but I'm glad the process has sped up.
Is this the illustration one?
Yes.
This dress is key to Aizawa's show. It's not yet finished, but the designer has big plans for it.
Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, thank you for coming.
Shoes okay?
Yes, please.
Wow, it's long.
2 days before the show, popular illustrator Ai Madonna shows up at the studio. From paintings to illustrations to live drawing events, the artist has worked with numerous idols on apparel and other merchandise. The two met when she designed clothes for Aizawa's group. They've been close ever since. She'll be painting directly onto this dress. Ai Madonna has drawn on clothes before using pens and brushes, but this time she'll be working with an uneven lace textile.
I've never drawn on lace before, but because it's so bumpy, a brush won't work. I think a bottle like this will be better.
She selects a dispenser. It's normally used to dispense ketchup and sauces.
I'm starting to get it.
You're amazing! Miss Ai Madonna.
This is getting interesting.
I'm so glad.
Starting off slowly, the artist seems to have gotten a grasp on the material, and she's off to the races.
Stars!
Yes, outer space.
She expresses Aizawa's vision of outer space in 4 colors.
Risa, what do you think?
Wow, it's so cool.
Ai Madonna spends 3 hours to finish up their collaboration. The dispensers have allowed for a 3-dimensional work.
This is going to make the show pop. I can't wait.
An essential piece to expressing Aizawa's worldview is ready to go. The day of the show. Garments are transported one by one. Aizawa directs the fitters until the final moments.
This is a little heavy and might tilt to one side. Can you make sure it's as straight as possible before it goes on stage? Anything else I need to do? I have to stay cool. I'll try not to panic, even when things heat up.
It's time for the show. A pair of maid characters sits atop 2 tall blocks. In the first half of the show, items inspired by maids' dresses appear on the runway. The denim costume with the waistline issue has found the right silhouette.
The next girl can go. And the next.
The show enters the second half. The I Madonna dress kicks off the drama. The theme of this is Mother Universe. It seems in a way to symbolize Aizawa herself, launching a career as a designer completely from scratch. Following are a number of colorful pieces. Dynamic garments possessing both a sweetness and a boldness. Teddy bears attach themselves to a mini dress for a look that is straight out of the two-dimensional world. Knockout colors and patterns give the clothes an edge. The final item in the lineup comes with wings weaved into the shape of a ribbon with pink and gold rope. It represents a girl who has undergone her transformation and is about to soar into the future. Aizawa's debut collection comes to a close.
Thank you. Great job, everyone. Thank you. I was so nervous.
These are actually clothes that women wear usually, and to bring that into fashion and to be able to put on this armor and get ready to face the next thing is really, really amazing, and I thought it's very, very inspiring.
It was amazing. Risa is known for her cool demeanor, but this show was charming, and it showed us a bit more of who she is.
Thank you so much. Everything about this experience was so new. I can't describe how I feel right now. I happened to choose the maid as my main character, but everyone is free to select their favorite. I would be so happy if I could give just a little bit of courage to girls who wish they were stronger, and to let them know I'm always by their side. It would be amazing to make clothes for people like that in Japan and around the world.
Aizawa's powerful creations have helped her break through as a designer. This pop idol with a new identity is sure to inspire young women, and I look forward to seeing what she comes up with next. It's time now for Hot Picks. Let's look at two events that were held during Fashion Week Tokyo.
Visit our official website and send us a photo of your favorite outfit.